Kano protesters tells Buhari, we can't travel in peace. Nigeria is crumbling. Resign now if you have run out of ideas. So this is what is happening. They're telling Buhari, guy, you need to leave. Oh. I'm surprised that they are just speaking. I'm like truly surprised. I'm truly very much surprised that they are just speaking. I'm very, very surprised because when things were happening in other parts of the country, okay, when the South stood up, the youth came together and said, no, this wicked set of people that are supposed to be protecting lives and property, they are the ones now, destroying lives and property. You need to see what they are doing. I mean, they've killed people, they've made people handicapped. Do you know that SARS threw a man from upstairs down? He fell, and as we are speaking, he's a cripple during the whole, panels, where it was set up to look into cases of police brutality, a man came in crippled chair. Nobody is guilty until proven guilty. What did the SARS do? They threw him from upstairs and he landed on his waist. As we speak, his spinal cord is broken. He has to be in a wheelchair, unless by some miracle he stands up from it. And these are supposed to be security agencies protecting lives and property. By the way, we all know what has happened to that SARS whole thing, and we all know where that is coming from. Anyway, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Kano protesters tells Buhari we can't travel in peace. Nigeria is crumbling. Resign now. You lost all ideas. Protesters stormed the ancient city of Kano on Friday to express their displeasure over incense killing occurring in the country, especially those rocking the entire north. Most of the protesters were chanting songs of peace, lamenting that the country was crumbling under the weight of insecurity and Buhari has nothing to offer. Therefore, he should resign. They tell Buhari, please resign. We are tired. The protesters also call on President Muhammadu Buhari, the state governor, to show more interest in addressing the insecurity in the north. The young people who marched to the government house in Kano carried a banner with inscription, no more bloodshed, we are tired. Aminu, who led the peaceful protesters, lamented on the insecurity and how lives has been taken and how many people have lost their life all in the process because the president was doing nothing, and said the president should resign if he has lost all form of idea. We can no longer live in fear. We can't travel in peace, and Nigeria is crumbling. What is going on is not acceptable. We, the North, are waking up now, and we cannot accept this anymore. Everybody must come together. Nigerians must come together and assist the North. The North is crumbling. Nigerians must work as one people, one entity, and one unit. Nigerians must not allow the North to crumble because if it does, it will affect everybody. All of us must speak together and sign the petition. Buhari must go. This man has made the nation in more terrible position than any other person. He's doing nothing about the security situation, only speaking words, and there's nothing particular coming out of it. We want him gone like yesterday. The 6 years plus has been some of the most terrible years Nigeria has experienced as a nation. And so Buhari must go. So the North is calling on all Nigerians to stand with them in this time and ensure that Buhari leaves. The North is saying we are tired. They said that everybody should join them and ask Buhari to leave. That's why I started with the opening by saying, by this time last year, we saw what happened with the SARS when the southern youths came together and said the police brutality. Police is supposed to be maintaining law and order in the states and towns, around people. But guess what? They became the very object of terror. And so they said, well, we must not let this happen anymore. And they spoke against it and said, you know what? Please, Buhari, leave. Buhari, leave. Enough is enough. Not just Buhari, this like SARS should be disbanded. We don't want this anymore. We don't want this anymore. We don't want this anymore. And what happened? By the time Nigerians began to say Buhari should leave, I mean the southern, from the southern region, what happened? Immediately, it was the north that stood against it and said, no, the south has had a turn in presidency, it's now the turn of the north. And so the southerners cannot say Buhari should leave. Buhari cannot leave. And before you know it, they were having meetings upon meetings with Buhari, meetings upon meetings with Buhari, they were having meetings upon meetings and telling Buhari that, the South wants you to leave. In fact, they started sending threatening messages here and there, doing everything they can humanly do possible to ensure, that Buhari remains. Now they are asking all Nigerians to join hand with the North, okay, that's, to ensure that Buhari leaves. It feels very much like because it has not gotten to their doorstep, they did not understand what people were going through. Lives and properties, things were being destroyed. Families were losing their children like no tomorrow. Imagine what happened in Enugu. Okay, a woman sent her, I think it's a 20-year-old child, daughter, and she was accompanied by her brother who was 14. And guess what? The army was passing by. For no reason they shot at them. For no reason. Imagine a young girl and a 14-year-old boy were walking and they just shot at them. And guess what? They shot at them and the bullet went straight to the girl's head. Her head scattered the skull. The brother was able to escape. And guess what? They will go free. The place, and they go free. That's what they do. That's how they roll. They will go free. That woman now. Imagine, and the mother sent her. The mother was the one who sent her on errand. How will she be able to live with herself? How will she be able to live with herself? How will she be able to live with herself? How will she be able to live with herself? She sent her children on an errand. The army were driving by and they shot at the children, and they killed the daughter who was 20 years of age. They killed the daughter who was 20 years of age. You see, this is terrible. This is bad. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.